This is Rusty with Home Armory. So this past week, got in the firing pin spring, and the firing pin screw for the Lee-Enfield No. 4 Mark I. So finally have everything I need to put everything together and to get it back in working shape. So that's what we're going to do. Go ahead and see how that turns out. So thanks for watching. Alright, depress the takedown. Slide back, push up, removed. Alright, simple enough. Alright, so there we have it. Unscrew the top of the bolt head, or whatever you like to term it. And I can tell just from looking at that old pin to this one already that this one looks to be in better shape. The new one, of course. So let's see if we can't get this bad boy off there. So basically this has two pins on it, and there are two recessed grooves alongside the firing pin. So we just gotta line them up, and I suppose just be able to twist it off, but we will see. Alright. Well, definitely felt something there. I think we got her. How about that? All right. Looky, looky. There we go. And again, I'm not sure by holding it up how much of that you guys can see, but if you look at the firing pin itself, it's got like a slight curve to it, closer to the top, like right in here. There's like a bent in the piece of metal here. I can feel it just after so much use, like right through here. It's not straight anymore. It's like it's warped. So this definitely will not suffice any longer. Now that I've gotten my cleaner here, we're gonna go ahead and use this tray here to this little Rubbermaid tub to rinse off all of the cosmetic. So we've got our spring for the firing pin all polished up and lubed up and in good shape. So that's ready to go. And it seems to be working just fine. Let's go ahead and tighten it down. So basically you have to apply pressure from the top with your tool on the spring to force the threads out of the rear of the bolt handle and out of the bolt itself. And while you're doing that, you're going to be trying to thread it onto this pin on, basically the hammer of the gun. So you gotta make sure that this is lined up, of course, in the grooves. When you do this, you don't want to try and screw it on while it's hanging out over here. Wouldn't work out too much in your favor to do that. So let's see if we can get this sucker to tighten down for us. I can tell it already is, which is pretty neat. Considering, to me, considering this is the first time I've ever attempted to repair this gun. Or really any gun. Alright, so now we have our firing pin and spring firmly installed back inside the bolt assembly. And we have the firing pin screw installed as well on the rear, on the hammer, right there. It's time to go ahead and put the bolt head back onto the bolt assembly and to reinstall it onto the firearm. So we'll go ahead and tighten that down, finger tight, and let's go ahead and get it back in there. All right, there we go. So there we have it, the Lee-Enfield No. 4 Mark I with a fresh new firing pin installed to really help make sure that it's operating as best as it possibly can. No more light strikes in the primer is the goal. So hopefully take it out to the range soon and test it out, show you guys how it works. Thanks for tuning in, I do appreciate it. Just make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're able to tune in for more updates with this gun and others as we continue here at the Home Armory. And also, just as an update, this is kind of my first time doing this YouTube thing, so I'm probably going to have some other kinds of videos on here as well, reviews of other things. And who knows what else, really whatever my imagination can come up with. So it's not really going to be purely limited to guns, but really the primary focus of this is that home armory concept of really having a well-armed home, and for it to be safe, secure, and always ready for use. So it's just something to keep in mind. So please, if you have any feedback, any ideas that you have, go ahead and comment. Give them to me. I'll definitely take into consideration as I continue. I'm learning and going through this too as I'm starting out, so any feedback is appreciated. But thanks for tuning in. Tune in next time. Hopefully get to take this thing out to the range soon and show you guys what it'll do. So stay tuned for that, but have a great one.